There are places in this world that look like someone made them up, like someone took the most perfect image of the ocean you have ever seen and just built a destination around it. The Maldives is that place. But traveling there with kids, especially young kids, takes more planning than most families realize. As a pilot who has landed in some of the most beautiful places on Earth, here is your complete family guide to the Maldives. Hey, I'm Ash, airline pilot, husband, and dad. Welcome to Sky Crew Adventures, where pilot life meets family travel. The Maldives sits in the Indian Ocean southwest of Sri Lanka, 1,192 coral islands spread across 26 atolls. It is one of the most geographically unique places your family can experience anywhere on Earth. When I brought the family here, Grayson and Ruben had an absolute blast, especially being there with their cousins. The crystal clear water, the marine life, waking up in an overwater bungalow with the Indian Ocean directly beneath your feet. There is genuinely nowhere else like it. Here are the 5 things your family needs to know and experience in the Maldives. Tip number 1, the transfer, seaplane or speedboat, and why this is where the trip actually begins. The Maldives experience does not begin when you land at Valana International Airport in Malay. It begins the moment you step onto a seaplane or speedboat and head to your resort. Here is why. The Maldives has no bridges between its islands. Every resort sits on its own island. The only way to get there is by water or by air. If your resort is within roughly 30 miles of Malay, the transfer is usually by speedboat, 20 to 40 minutes across open turquoise water. Your kids will be pressed against the windows for every minute of it. If your resort is further out, the transfer is by seaplane, twin otter float planes that seat about 15 people and fly low enough that you can see every shade of blue in the atolls below you. As a pilot, I have a particular appreciation for the seaplane transfer, watching another crew execute a water landing over one of the most beautiful places on Earth. That moment alone makes the trip for me. Here's the practical tip for families. Book your transfer before you leave home. Seaplane transfers only operate during daylight hours. If your international flight lands late in Malay, you may need an overnight at an airport hotel before the seaplane can take you out in the morning. This catches a lot of families completely off guard. Plan for it before you go. Before you land in Malay, get an Airalo eSIM active on your phone. You will need data for coordinating your transfer, communicating with the resort, and navigating a busy international transit hub with kids and luggage. No roaming fees, no SIM swapping, instant data the moment you touch down. Link is in the description. Tip number 2, house reef snorkeling. Every overwater bungalow resort in the Maldives sits directly above or beside a house reef. And the house reef is where your family will spend a significant part of every single day. Here's what makes Maldives snorkeling different from anywhere else on Earth. The visibility. In most snorkeling destinations, visibility runs 5 to 10 meters on a good day. In the Maldives, underwater visibility regularly reaches 30 meters or more. You step off your overwater bungalow jetty directly into the reef. No boat ride, no beach walk. You drop into the water from your own deck. For kids old enough to snorkel, this will be the experience they talk about for the rest of their childhood. Coral gardens, sea turtles, reef fish moving through water so clear it barely looks real from the surface. The Maldives does not just show you the ocean, it lets your family live inside it. Tip number 3, swimming with stingrays. The Maldives is one of the best places on Earth for a close encounter with stingrays, and for families, this is one of the most memorable things you will ever do together. Many resorts have shallow sandbank areas just offshore where stingrays gather in calm, clear water. These are southern stingrays and cowtail stingrays. Docile, curious, completely comfortable around people. They glide through ankle to waist-deep water right past your feet. Your kids can wade in, feel the sand shift beneath them, and watch these creatures move around them, like something out of a nature documentary, except it is real, and your family is in the middle of it. Here's the family tip. Do not approach or feed stingrays without a trained guide leading the experience. Pre-book your guided stingray excursion through tickets before you leave home. Guaranteed slot. No scrambling when you arrive. Walk straight in. Link is in the description. Once you're in the water, move slowly. Let the stingrays come to you. They will. Ruben was a little young to be part of the adventure at the time, but Grayson and his cousins, swimming in crystal clear water with a stingray gliding past his legs, that is a memory that does not leave any of the kids. Tip number 4, shark snorkeling. Here's the one that stops most families the moment I mention it. You float on the surface and watch them move through the water below you. And before the fear kicks in, let me give you the pilot perspective on fear. Fear is almost always about the unknown. When you actually understand something and the real risk, the real behavior, the fear gives way to something far better: curiosity, confidence, experience. The sharks your family will encounter while snorkeling in the Maldives are overwhelmingly black-tip reef sharks and white-tip reef sharks, typically 3 to 5 feet long. Not interested in humans, curious, graceful, and completely manageable for families who know what to expect. Many resorts offer guided shark snorkeling excursions where a dive master leads your family to known shark areas along the reef. You float on the surface and watch them move through the water below you. This is the moment where your kids shift from being scared of sharks to being completely fascinated by them. That shift from fear to understanding is one of the most powerful things travel can do for a young person. Book it before you go. Show your family what it looks like to face something unfamiliar with open eyes. Tip number 5, the private sandbank experience. If there is one experience that defines the Maldives and cannot be replicated anywhere else on Earth, it is the private sandbank. A sandbank is exactly what it sounds like. A thin strip of white sand rising just a few feet above the surface of the Indian Ocean, surrounded by turquoise water in every direction as far as you can see. Most resorts offer private sandbank picnics. A boat takes your family out to a sandbank 20 to 30 minutes from the resort. You are completely alone. No other guests, no buildings, no roads. Just your family, the white sand, and the clearest water you have ever seen. As a pilot, I have seen beautiful things from altitude all over the world. The Maldives atolls from a seaplane are among the most breathtaking things I have ever seen from the air. From a sandbank, you understand exactly why. For your kids, this is the experience they describe to their friends when they get back home. Not the flight, not the hotel. The day they stood on a sandbank in the middle of the Indian Ocean with nothing but crystal clear water surrounding them. That image, that feeling, that is what the Maldives gives your family. Here's what I wish most travel content would tell families about the Maldives honestly. This destination is expensive more than almost anywhere else on Earth. Flights are long, resorts are isolated, and everything, every meal, every excursion, every bottle of water is priced at resort rates. Budget for more than you think you need. Transfer costs are often not included in your resort booking. Excursions add up fast. And for very young kids, the Maldives environment is stunning, but most of the signature activities require kids to be confident swimmers. If you have a toddler, the beach and the resort pool will be the primary experience. That is still extraordinary. Just be honest with yourself about what your family can actually do when you are building your budget. The best time to go is November through April. The dry season, calmest water, best visibility for snorkeling and diving. May through October brings lower prices but rougher conditions and reduced visibility underwater. And one more thing before you fly. If your flight to the Maldives, or any connecting flight along the way, was delayed 3 or more hours, canceled, or overbooked, you may be legally owed up to $600 per passenger in compensation. As a pilot, I know how often this happens on long international routings. And I know most families never claim what they are legally owed because the process feels overwhelming. AirHelp handles the entire claim for you. No paperwork, no chasing airlines, no win, no fee. Link is in the description. Plan it right, budget it honestly. And when your family is standing on that sandbank in the Indian Ocean with nothing but blue water around you, every dollar spent will make complete sense. If this helped your family, like this video and hit subscribe. I'm dropping new videos every few days, and every one is built around helping families travel smarter. And grab our free Pilot Dad travel guide, What the Captain Knows. Link is in the description. Everything I know about stress-free international family travel in one place, completely free. I'm Ash. I'll see you up there.